Hi BookTube, this is Kelly. Thank you so much for watching my channel, Books I'm Not Reading. I'm here today with a Winter Wonderland fake crate. You can tell I've got my snowflake sweater on. I've got these cool snowflake earrings that are actually made from recycled Target gift cards. And I even have a quilt back here that's got kind of a snowflake pattern to it. So I wanted to do this winter one in part because I realize not everyone is celebrating Christmas. Sometimes ever, and sometimes, you know, I know I think it was in 2020, my in-laws bought a black Christmas tree because that's how they were feeling about life at the moment. So not everyone celebrates every year, but you can definitely create a wintry Wonderland scene, and I know how much some of you enjoy hearing about winter in the West. So a fake crate, if you're new to my channel, when I first started BookTube, there were all kinds of people unboxing things, and I wasn't going to pay to do that, but I thought it would be so much fun if I had my own unboxing company, and if I could be a little bit like Mary Poppins and her carpet bag, you know, like if I could somehow make it a little bit magical and have things that you couldn't possibly send to anyone else. So this one I have quite a few things on, and we'll get to why I have kind of a snowflake obsession. But let's get to the first thing that you must have for Winter Wonderland. One thing that has to be included in a Winter Wonderland fake crate is snow. I'm so glad that I filmed that yesterday, because today the wind is blowing and yes, it would be disastrous. So the next thing in my fake crate is, of course, a warm beverage, and it's covered with snowflakes. And again, in an ideal world, I think what I would do is offer coffee, tea, or hot chocolate. All of those seem like appropriate beverages. Mine has coffee in it. I know the tea snobs out there would feel differently about it. Covering up the top of my fake crate here is some placemats that my mom made for me. And again, the nice thing is, like, they don't just get used at Christmas, they get used all the time. So anyway, and I actually really love the back too. All right, what else would you need to create a Winter Wonderland? So I have a coaster with a snowflake on it. Let's put that over here with my coffee on it. Let's see, what else is in here? So this is a little cute snowman, and he usually gets hung up inside the house somewhere. And again, it's kind of nice, like I don't have to take him down the moment a holiday is over. He can stay up for a while, so kind of helps to set the mood. I also have, and I've had this for quite a while now, you could argue this is an ornament. I actually use it I hang it on our front door. We have our house already had a big nail in the front door, so I have taken advantage of that. And right now there's something Christmassy on it, but this can be hung up for again a good portion of the year. And you know, I really love our neighborhood because I can tell, like, no one has ever stolen anything that's been hanging off of our front door, so that's really nice. Okay, on to some other things in the fake crate. The next two items do kind of merge over into Christmas, although I totally feel like you could find some things that would be more wintry rather than Christmassy. So I have a little snow globe for those of you who don't have any snow where you live. you can easily create the magic of it with even something as tiny as this. And I also have Christmas to color, but again, there are pages in here that are definitely more about winter than the holidays. I have no doubt with the popularity of those coloring books for grown-ups that there's one that's just focused on winter out there. Let's see. Now, you also might want to watch a wintry movie, especially if you're living in a place that doesn't really have winter, or this isn't your winter. Your winter is the other half of the year. So I would really recommend this documentary, Happy People, A Year in the Taiga. This is a film from Werner Herzog, who's one of my favorite documentarians. And he actually took, I think, 3 different films that someone had made about the Taiga and Russia, and he edited them all together to make this. And it's such a spectacular film. I really, really love this. And so, yeah, it does go through the whole year, but I mean, the Taiga, it's wintry like, I mean, most of the year. So anyway, I really highly recommend this film if you're looking for something wintry to watch. If we're gonna have books in our fake crate, we really should have bookmarks, right? Again, set the tone. So here's one I have with snowflakes on it. And here's another little magnetic one. So those get used a lot in our household. So a few books, 2 of which I haven't read, but really what you're looking for is a book maybe with a wintry theme or a wintry cover. So this is a beautiful little hardback by Edmund White called Flaneur. And it's just, my French is, to say more than rusty, but Flaneur is, the Flaneur is a French word. It basically means like wandering around, like walking around. And really, you can tell from the back, like Edmund White on Paris. So, so that's really all it took for me to want to read this. I'll just throw in there that also that Edmund White is a gay author, and so if you're looking for something to fill that niche or whatever, this is just a short, nice little vignette, and it's got a very, very wintry, beautiful cover there. Again. So I have read that book. These other 2 I haven't read, but I love the covers. This is Wallace Stegner's Collected Stories. I love Stegner. I've read Angle of Repose twice and Crossing to Safety, and I recommend both of those books very strongly. Now, this is a book that Jason bought. Of course, neither one of us have read it yet, but and it's kind of a chunkster. But it does have just an incredible cover. This is Ice Road by Gillian Slovo. It takes place in Russia. My experience, Russian books are almost always good for the winter. Yeah, so this was shortlisted for the Orange Prize, which of course is now the Women's Prize, back in 2004. So we've owned it at least that long. But neither one of us have read it. It sounds really interesting. It sounds like, again, a lot of characters, and I think the time in Russian history is 1933. So Stalin plays a part in that. All right, and now I'm finally gonna get to kind of why I'm obsessed with snowflakes.
Yeah, and you can see this beautiful kind of snowy snowflake material on the outside of my fake crate. And this is actually a table runner meant for a very long table. And I don't ever use it, but I'm not going to get rid of this because this was one of, and we gave a lot away, but this was one of the table runners at my wedding. Jason and I got married in January of 2006, and so the whole theme of our wedding was snowflakes. Now, some family members really objected to us getting married in January, which is maybe not the norm month to get married, but it worked out really well for us. And yeah, so a few things. So our wedding cake was covered with snowflakes. It was so beautiful. On the tables, we had these little, and I think, and you know, I have these with all my wedding stuff, but I'm like, I should get them out and use them, for crying out loud, especially now. Anyway, but so, I mean, I think you're meant to, like, you could put a picture in there. What we did was we had literary quotes all over, but people freaking loved these, and so I'm really glad that I managed to snag a couple. I think my parents also have a couple, and so I could probably steal one back from them. But anyway, so I just think it's really charming, and it was just very, very fun at our wedding. Now, so I mentioned the cake's covered with snowflakes. On the top of the cake, and this is again a really easy way to create a winter wonderland. So this is a Christmas tree ornament. I realize that, but I think probably you could find a Christmas ornament of a house or something like that that's not Christmassy, but just kind of wintry and snowy. And the thing that I love about this is that, I mean, I wanted us to have a cake topper that would not be just a cake topper. So every year at Christmas, this goes on the Christmas tree in a pretty prominent place. Yeah, so it's wonderful, and it looked beautiful. It looked absolutely beautiful on the top of our wedding cake, and now on our tree. So I hope I've given you some ideas for creating a wintry mood, whether you experience winter or not. If you have any winter book recommendations, I'd love to see those in the comment section, or any thoughts about the books that I've mentioned, your own winter stories. Please feel free to share them. If you're looking for more Christmas things, I would suggest right now to check out my Instagram page, which is linked down below. And you can also find my Goodreads account for this channel, which is down below. So please feel free to friend me or follow me. But yeah, it was fun to share these things with you. And again, I look forward to your comments in the comment section. If you want to just leave an emoji, that's cool, or give this video a thumbs up, that would be great. So if you're not feeling ready to comment on my video. All right, BookTube, remember to be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.